Hey guys, so I have a video for you today. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I've been wanting to show people how to apply Colourpop products. A lot of people have issues with this and not really understanding how to apply the products to your eyelids or such. So that's what I'm going to be here for. A lot of people complain about the pigmentation. I don't understand it. It's messy, and stuff like that. Hold on. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to apply some of these products. I have a few here. I have nothing on my lids. I have my other makeup on, but I don't have anything on my lids. I'm going to show you on one eye how to do certain ways to apply the same eyeshadow with a brush and then with your finger and stuff like that. So here I'm talking about in a quick snippet on Instagram on what kind of brushes to use. I would say a fluffy synthetic brush. The fluffier the better for some of their eyeshadows, for their matte ones. For their glittery metallic-y ones, I say use your finger 95% of the time, but I do use brushes for that as well, and I have other types of brushes to show you as well. Hopefully it's in here. Probably not, because who is ever prepared when you go to film? I'm never prepared, ever, and it's not in here, but I'll show you in a second. I'll get it. So the first thing here is this eyeshadow. I don't want to use that one. I want to use a matte one for you to show you. This is in Mittens. I'm going to use this one because it is a darker shade. This is a matte eyeshadow from Colourpop, and it is one of my favorites from them. So I have a fluffy brush from any brand would work. I have a Real Techniques ones that I use a lot that's identical to this one. This is one I got from Amazon to review. So what I do is I take the eyeshadow, I take the brush, and I kind of just, go back and forth with a little bit of pressure, not anything, you don't want to dig into the product. You just kind of go back and forth until there's enough product on the brush. Now I'm going to get nice and close and show you. So this is what I would normally do if I want to put this. I would put it in my crease. And as you can see, the payoff is really, really amazing. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I can't apply, it never works with a brush. I think it works amazing with a brush. Now, for the fact that if you want to blend it out, I would just take that same brush, kind of wipe it on a towel or something, and kind of get some of that product off, and then go back and forth on the top portion of your eye and kind of just blend that out. It's really not any different than any other eyeshadow. Now I'm just applying to show you. I'm not applying with any particular eye look in mind, but so that's how I would apply a matte eyeshadow from Colourpop using a brush. I think that's pretty darn good pigmentation. So now I would take something such as Telepathy, which is a ultra metallic, and I would want to put that all over my lid, and I would use my finger. So I would just take it in my finger, and then I would just tap. And I don't understand how people say there's not any pigmentation or it's messy. Like, just put it in your lid, put it wherever you'd like. I generally use these ultra metallic-y and metallic-y ones for my lid, and then I would go back with my somewhat, eyeshadow brush that has hardly anything on it, and kind of just buff in between the two shades. And that would be like a simple eye look with Colourpop eyeshadows. You can also take that same shade and do, like, if you have an angled one and it's fluffy, I would just put some on the angle and kind of go in the crease here, just to deepen that up a little bit. So that's how I would apply Colourpop eyeshadows. Now, if you're wondering, well, how do you use, I can't find the lid to this. I'm like going frantic looking for the lid. I'll find it in a minute. How would you use a brush for the metallic-y ones? Now, you would do the same thing. Okay, I had to go get my brush for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that Mittens and my crease on this side. It's creasing a little bit. always harder to do this eye for me than this eye. I don't know why, but it is. I'm going to show you how to apply the Telepathy with a different brush. Now in here, hopefully it's in here, because if it ain't in here, I don't know what to tell you. It is in here. Okay, so I would use a synthetic brush that is flat, but not extremely stiff. You still want to have some softness to it, because I feel like the stiff synthetic brushes just dig into it and don't really pick up any products. So you want a medium stiffness. So I would take I said it 3 times. I would take this eyeshadow, I would take this, and I would kind of just dip into it like this. I don't want to press in it. You kind of want to just go back and forth until you pick up enough product. And then you would just tap it. You don't want to rub it. You want to tap it. It's really simple. Like, you know, I feel like Colourpop gets a bad rap for some time because of the consistency. People don't understand it. People don't get what, you know. And you could also apply the matte shadows with a, I'm going to flip the brush so it's on the other side and show you. You could also apply the matte eyeshadows as well with this kind of brush. It doesn't have to be a fluffy one. I'll show you on my hand, you know, but I feel like the fluffy ones blend out a little bit better. That's just my opinion. I also have another ultra metallic one that is called Boy Band, and I'll show you how that applies with a brush. So this is the eye look that I did really quickly with using a fluffy brush in the crease with Mittens, and then I used my finger on this side with the Telepathy, tapping it, and on this side I did the same thing with the brush with the matte from Colourpop, and then I used a flat synthetic medium stiffness brush and tapped it into my lid. So that is how I would apply Colourpop using brushes and my finger. Now I also have a blush that a lot of people don't understand how to use the blushes, and it's the same thing. I don't think I even have the blush to show you. I only own one blush from Colourpop. So what I would do is I would take this brush here. Let me get it out for you. This is a fluffy brush from e.l.f. I don't have the blush with me, but I would take the blush and I would kind of just go into the pan like this, back and forth a few times, and then I would just apply it in a buffering manner until I get the desired color. Now the color that I have doesn't have a ton of payoff, but you know, that's how I would apply Colourpop products. If you have any questions and any issues that you guys have with applying Colourpop, just ask me down below in the description bar. I will be more than happy to answer you. I love Colourpop. I'm a huge Colourpop fan. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. As always, I appreciate it. Bye guys!